think I did it.
Yeah.
I don't
There you
know.
go.
Yay.
It's recorded.
It is now, finally.
Oh, can I cheat now recording? Oh, it's good. Just be careful.
My nose popped up, dog.
My nose in it.
All right, is anybody not getting theirs checked?
Let me.
All right, switch off with somebody who hadn't got theirs checked. Switch off.
I thought I'm checking somebody. Is this yours?
And then once you have yours checked, get it back. And we're gonna write something down on this side.
Let's go up there.
You want to check mine?
I'm checking it. Wait, huh?
Mine might be different than yours.
Can I get
So,
mine?
yeah, all of them are, there's 7 different ones. Okay, after you've got yours, flip this over
It's
on
right.
the side.
Connie, it's right.
And now let's put this. This process is transcription,
Connie.
okay? So from here to there is transcription.
Wait, where are we writing that? Oh, on the other side?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Oh, Miss Thornhill. What?
All right, has everybody got theirs back? Okay. All right, so transcription. So now we're gonna do translation next in a minute, okay? So put that to the side.
What do you call her? Miranda? What do you call her?
And let's make sure we know the how behind it.
Don't you hate hearing your own voice?
It's just as confusing. All right, so the first thing we'll do is this. RNA polymerase. This is the job you just did. Is RNA polymerase, is that, what is that since it ends in ASE?
It's an enzyme.
An enzyme. Okay, so its job is to copy the gene down. You did the job of RNA polymerase. So RNA polymerase
Ew.
identifies the gene to copy and unzips, not unpips, unzips the 2 strands. Yep.
Did I say unzips?
Yeah, it's supposed to. All right, so it does everything. It's gonna figure out what it wants to copy. Like I figured out that I wanted the Hershey's chocolate syrup cake recipe, found it, pulled it out, so you unzip the 2 strands, and now you copy
Bless you.
the mRNA by adding complementary
Oh my god, I messed up.
RNA bases, just like you did. So you're going to put the U instead of a T and everything else is the same. All right, once it's done that, where's this mRNA going to go? Does it stay in the nucleus?
No, it's gonna go to the ribosomes.
Ribosomes, exactly. So that's the third thing. So once it's finished, it leaves the nucleus and heads to ribosomes. Okay? And that's it. So that's what you did, except you didn't hightail it out to the ribosomes. Okay, so the next thing is we've got to translate this crazy thing into protein. And this is the fun part. It's like decoding. And you guys have a decoding sheet in your packet, actually. Okay? And we'll pull that out in just a second. So if this is transcription, now it's time to translate. Right. So that's what we're gonna put right there where it says second strand. So the second part is translate.
Translation.
Once it's
Yep.
finished, it leaves the nucleus and it's to
Yep. And that's at the ribosomes,
Oh, it happens in the ribosome?
okay? Yep. So the only thing we're gonna do is fill out the top part. We're not gonna write and draw the picture of all the steps and all that stuff. We're not doing that. What we are gonna do though is learn how to start translating and make sure we know how to do that. So, transcribe, if you scribe anything, you're writing it down. So that's what you did. You wrote it down. But now it's time to try to figure out what does all this stuff mean? And we have this really cool code that all living things go by. So the translation,
Can you go down?
that's pretty cool. Yep.
Okay, go.
So what is translation? If we're making RNA from DNA and transcription,
Why you listening?
what is the RNA gonna make?
Bad.
It's on.
What's the whole point of this? What are we gonna make in the end?
Protein.
Protein. That's it. So we're gonna say, put making,
It went off.
all right, making protein from RNA.
Oh my god.
All right, so making protein from RNA. So where does it happen?
In the nucleus.
Ribosome.
No, ribosomes.
Technically, wouldn't it be the mitochondria?
Mitochondria is gonna be respiration, where the
Oh.
ATP is made. But it does have its own ribosomes, which is kind of crazy. Okay, all right, but when does this happen? We know it's an interphase, but it follows, we're gonna put after transcription. Now, I keep it straight, is there an alphabetical order? Transcript comes before translate. If you know C before L, that's how you can remember which one comes first.
I already getting confused.
But if you just remember alphabetical order, then you won't get them switched. Okay, so what's the whole point? To make protein. Okay, and who does it? Everybody. Yep, all organisms. So now it's time to practice. We're not going to write any steps down, draw any pictures. We'll just go ahead and start jumping into this. So the last sheet in your packet, I believe, is a codon chart. Okay.
Genetic code for all organisms.
Yes, it says, genetic code. Now, I ran off 2 copies. Each of them are the same thing. This is the short version. This is the same thing with the actual names. I don't know what you like best.
What do you mean?
Because this is why. This one is a little bit kind of spread out and all the words are on top of each other. For all of us ADD people, all this looks like it runs together. So this is harder for me to read. This is the same one I learned in 10th grade. I kept it because it was easiest for me to read. So I'm going to start you on this. If you don't like this, you can flip to the other side. It's the same thing. So let's figure out how we translate this stuff right here. Okay.
What is this? I just forgot.
All right. So AUG. AUG is a codon, okay, that actually tells the tRNA what to add. So it's like this means this amino acid. This means this amino acid. So if this was a recipe, this would mean sugar or salt or vanilla flavoring or flour or whatever. So each one of them is something different. It's an amino acid. Okay, so let's figure out how to do it.
Math.
All right, everybody starts with AUG, right? Okay, so A is the first letter. So it says first position. So put one finger on the A. Okay. All right, what's the second letter?
U.
All right, so come up here, second position, and let those 2 fingers touch. Your answer is going to be somewhere in here. Okay, but hold your finger, your left finger there. Third position is this last column. So go down to this row, and find G, which is the last letter.
It's met.
Yep, and you go over, and there it is. A-U-G, met.
Do we write that?
And met is what the answer would be.
Where do we write it?
Now, what we're gonna end up doing is adding some little colored blocks to the bottom. So what I would do is, if you have room at the bottom, I would
Write
just
it in
write it real
pencil.
small. Yeah, so that's met. Okay? Does everybody understand? Kind of?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna practice one on the back of this sheet. Let's stop because this is your graded one, and I don't want any mistakes on this one. This should be an easy 100. Okay?
What
So,
you counting it as?
I haven't decided yet. We need to see where we get the most grades.
That's real quick.
So put this. Don't do this one yet. Okay?
No?
Let's flip your notes over, and let's do one of these. Okay?
What?
Yeah, yours is much nicer than mine.
What page is it?
Where's that at?
All right.
We said not
All right. So let's practice one, and maybe even another one to make sure everybody gets it, because eventually we're going to have to go backwards. Okay?
So you break it in 3 parts?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So the first thing we do. What do we do?
What I just said.
Joanna just told us, but what did you do here?
You part them.
Put it in 3 pieces.
I said
All right. Good.
My credit.
Go on down all 3.
Oh, I did not do
So
that.
divide them into codons.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Just like.
All right. Now it's transcription time. Okay. So what is going to be?
A, T, A,
No, it's gonna be A-U-G,
All right.
U,
You really
You-
excited, huh?
A,
Crack me
A,
up.
U,
All right. Now let's go around and make sure everybody. So Marcus has got it. Okay.
Yeah, we see that.
All right. Go ahead, Shia. What's this one?
G.
G, C, G.
A.
All right. Let me get somebody to do the next 2.
No.
All right, Tanya, go ahead.
U, G.
Okay. To the next one.
C. U.
Oh my God.
Okay. All right. Last one, Narendra.
UGA.
U-G-A. Okay. Now it's time to translate. Here we go. I would pull off probably that codon chart so you don't have to keep flipping back and forth. Just pull it off the back. And that way you can have it next
But
to
it hurts.
you. Okay.
Oh.
We already know what AUG is. All right. So let's go ahead and put MET for that one.
why, what is it?
Because that's the one we just found. AUG,
Do they
methionine.
need colors? So how do you know to go to the last one?
Well, let's do it different.
U.
All right. So let's look at U.
It's PHE.
All right. Hold on. Let everybody have a chance.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go.
All right, so you have first letter U, right? And then U is here. So your answer's somewhere in here. All right, so then go over to the right-hand side where it says third. Yep, find the U and let your fingers meet. PHE. Okay, so then we're gonna write PHE. Okay, triple A is next, so let's find that one.
It's 11:34.
All right, A. Now this time, do not let your finger go back over here. This is the U column. That's not an A column. So you're gonna have to do this number. You have to go this way.
Stop.
Okay, so A, and now A,
LY.
L-Y-S. Yep.
What are those letters mean?
So each of these is an amino acid,
Okay.
and and the actual names of them are on the back. And all your proteins are made of combinations of amino acids. And that's how we get different things. Okay? So y'all said LYS is next.
I have a question. I have a question.
All right. Hold on. Is it about this?
Kind
Yeah.
of.
All right,
Does polypeptide the same thing as
It's
protein?
LA.
yes.
Okay.
All right, so let's see, GCG. Right, yes. All right, so G,
ALA.
C, G, ALA. You got it. All right, triple A, we already had that one, right?
So it's the same
Can I do
thing.
the UGG one?
Absolutely.
How do you not?
Okay, so you, okay, keep going. G,
Second.
TRP, you got it.
Good job.
All right, let's finish this one out. So we got CUC is next.
LEU.
I finished.
Oh, what number?
Y'all get Lou?
Yeah.
All right,
This is stop.
UGA.
Stop.
UGA, stop.
Ain't the
Got it.
last one's always fun.
Well, in a real gene, it is, but you're never, very rarely will you ever see stop on an exam. They won't even give you the whole gene. But what if there was a deletion right there?
Then you'll have to stop.
You wouldn't have to stop. So this is where my Hershey's syrup recipe might merge into meatloaf.
You're making me hungry.
Meatloaf? Yeah,
I don't like
because you would stop.
Bring me something to eat tomorrow.
All right, so this is what we've got for
We do this for
homework.
homework?
Well, we had another sheet. We're not going to do it. We're going to do this.
Okay.
Okay, so let's do number 2, number 3,
And the question?
and then this is backwards. Don't do this one yet.
Okay, so just 2 and 3?
Do 2 and 3. And then, when you're ready, you can go ahead and start translating this. But we'll do this tomorrow because we're going to actually build the protein over there, and you'll have different colors, and I'll show you what one looks like. They actually look kind of cool.
Mr. Lane, you want me to stop the typing?
Broadcast.
That's what it's called. If you really didn't know.